DB Gaming. Been a bit quiet over the last few days, but we are back to uploading. Now, this is not a normal game upload like you used to see on my channel, Black Ops 3. Today I just wanted to talk about a few things that have been coming up time and time again, whether it's been people messaging me on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Xbox, anything like that. I'm always getting messages regarding my setup video that I posted a few days ago. Now the main questions are, do I really prefer my Astros over Turtle Beaches? And that is obviously the Astros I've got now, which is the A40s or the M80 mix amp for the Xbox One, to the Turtle Beaches I've had before and the ones I have at the moment. So I've had X11s, X12s, X04s, X07s, PX12s or P12, sorry, P12s for the PlayStation 4. And the simple answer to that is yes. Astros, in my opinion, are much better all around. I mean, the build quality is excellent. Turtle Beaches feel plastic, like little Kinder Egg toys. The sound quality on the Astros again is much clearer, much crisper. The M80 mix amp makes things a lot easier to adjust the game volume, the chat volume, and you've got equalizer settings as well. The bass on the Turtle Beaches is just too much. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have that bass adjustment, but it's not needed to that level. If you turn it up all the way, then it's just too much and it just sounds stupid. The other question, I showed my original controllers for the Xbox One and my newest controller, which is the Scuff Infinity 1. Is it worth buying a Scuff? To be honest, if you're into first person shooters like I am, you know, Star Wars, Black Ops, things like that, Rainbow Six, then yeah, again, definitely. It just gives you so much more ability to do things that you wouldn't normally be able to do with a normal controller. I mean, with a normal controller, I find it very difficult to jump, move in the air, and maintain your aim while shooting. A Scuff, you can do that because you've got the paddles on the back, which you can program if you buy your Scuff with programmable buttons. But I've kept mine the same. The only thing I've done is swapped the A and the B round the other way. So B is now A and A is now B. Reason being, I prefer to jump with my right hand. I'm right-handed, so I prefer the right outside paddle to be A and the left outside paddle is B, so I can drop shot very easily as well. It is expensive for a Scuff for what it is, but like I said, it depends how much you're into your gaming. If you're just casual and you don't really, you don't mind too much if you do get killed and you don't want to do that stuff, you don't want to be able to maintain accuracy and things like that, then don't buy one. It's not needed if you don't take your gaming too seriously. But yeah, I'd never go back now to a normal controller on the Xbox One. I've got to use a normal controller on the Ps4 because I haven't yet bought a Scuff for the PlayStation 4, but I will be buying one. As you can see, we're on the PlayStation 4 at the moment, using just bog standard controller. We're playing Need for Speed, so wouldn't be any need to use the Scuff controller on Need for Speed. But yeah, definitely guys, if you're into your gaming, if you like FPS games, go for a Scuff. You won't look back, definitely not. The biggest question of the lot, like when I showed my setup, I showed my Xbox One, my PlayStation 3, my PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 3 is due to be going soon, and it's going to be replaced by a Nintendo Wii U. I'm keeping the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One as well. But out of the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, I've been asked time and time again which one is better. Now, this is just in my opinion. Many people will disagree with this, some may agree. You probably got your preferences to what you prefer, but there is good and bad points with both. Now, I play my Xbox One a lot more at the moment than my PlayStation 4, purely because my friends list on the Xbox One is much bigger compared to the PlayStation 4, so I got more friends to play online with. Another reason, the map packs aren't out for Black Ops 3 yet, but they are due out on the 2nd of February for PlayStation 4 and a month later on Xbox One. So from the 2nd of February, I will be purchasing Black Ops 3 for the PlayStation 4, purely for the early release map pack, which is called Awakening. Now, I have to start playing the PlayStation 4 more. I've never played one game of Black Ops 3 on the PlayStation 4 as of yet. I haven't even purchased the game for PlayStation 4 yet. It wasn't an idea I had originally to even buy Black Ops 3 for the PlayStation 4. But you guys will want to see the map packs early. You're not going to want to wait an extra month on top of the wait we already had since the release of Black Ops 3, so I will be buying it for the PlayStation 4 so you can see the maps as early as possible. The bad points about the Xbox: it takes up too much memory to install games, it takes too long to install the games, the power block is disgusting, updates, there's just too many. 9 times out of 10 you'll turn your Xbox on after a day or two and they'll say it needs an update. You've only just done one, what could it possibly be another update for? And it's not lately this has been happening, this has been happening from the release of the Xbox One. It's ridiculous. I've had my PlayStation 4 for a few months now, and I think I've done one update. And even that was much quicker than the Xbox updates ever are. Again, the PlayStation 4 doesn't have a hideous power block, it takes hardly any memory up to install games. The games market itself is much better than Xbox's, Microsoft's even. The controllers feel much better made, much better quality than the standard Xbox One controllers. What else is there? I mean, in every way possible that I can think of, PlayStation 4 is better than Xbox One for gaming. I think the social side of it maybe a little bit better on Xbox One. So like I said, there's good and bad points about either. If I was to choose, I don't think I could. I'm trying to think of a bad point about the PlayStation 4. If I could think of anything, it would probably be, I noticed when I've got my headset in, you can only have the volume coming through the headset or through the TV. You can't have both like you can on the Xbox One. Now some people might think, well, what's the point in having both anyway? If you've got your headset on, it's because you want to be able to hear the game more through that headset. Now yeah, that's true, but if you've got a friend over and they haven't got a headset on, they can't hear the game. You know, you'll have a headset on, they might be sitting there and you are totally oblivious to them, and then they can't even hear the game, so they're sitting there in silence pretty much because the sound is not coming from the TV. So it gives other people, if other people are in the room with you, just watching you, at least they can actually hear the game, they know what's going on. That's the only bad thing I can think of the PlayStation 4. It took me a while to buy one because I've come from an Xbox 360. I've always stuck with Xboxes. I could have bought a PlayStation 4 before I bought my Xbox One. I didn't, I went with the Xbox One. I decided then to get a PlayStation 4 because I was thinking about doing the setup, ready to start uploading on YouTube. And I wish I got a PlayStation 4 first, I really do. Like I said, I've got more friends on the Xbox, but maybe, you know, that might be because I've had the Xbox longer. I don't know. But I will be playing the PlayStation 4 a lot more, like I said, as soon as those maps do come out for Black Ops 3. Not long now, guys, like I said, 2nd of February. I was going to buy a season pass, I'm not too sure yet if that's what I'm going to do. I might just wait until, you know, as and when the maps come out and see which ones are good and which ones are not. If there is a map pack which doesn't look too clever, or in my opinion it doesn't, it means then I haven't got to buy that map pack and I could potentially save money. So yeah, like I said, Now along for the maps, that's my opinion on the SCUF controller versus an original controller. Turtle Beach versus Astro, and the Xbox One versus the PS4. I will be getting a Wii U. I've played one before, and I'm telling you, if you haven't played one, go and play one. They're brilliant fun. Yeah, you got Nintendo games, you know, like the Marios and Zelda, things like that. Splatoon is a kid's game, but it's so much fun. It really is. Not only that, if you're sharing a TV with someone and they want to watch TV and you want to play on your Wii U, you can use the gamepad alone. You've got to charge a little bit more, but you can buy replacement batteries, which, you know, last a lot longer than standard batteries. So you can still play when people are watching TV. It's a win-win, both happy. So yeah, if you haven't played one, go and play one. They're cheap enough. They're like, a bundle's like 250 quid. You know, that's cheap for what it is. When Xbox One and PlayStation 4 came out, you were paying $450 for a bundle. $250 is nothing. Go buy one. Anyway guys, that's my opinion on the 3 subjects. I'm going to leave the video here. Expect to see a Black Ops 3 gameplay video on my channel tomorrow. But as always guys, thanks for watching and goodbye.